Come on into the room. Come on into the room. Come on into the room. I got a lot going on today, so this one probably has to be a little bit shorter. But remember when I was telling y'all that Kylie's made decisions, and it's fine. She can choose to do whatever she wants to do. It's up to her. It's on her. She can do whatever. Remember when I talked about that? I talked about it because Kylie is seeking sympathy for the decisions she's made with her family. We understand Kim's situation somewhat. We understand Chloe's situation somewhat. We understand Kylie's made decisions. So you can't get on the pages and cry and say this is going on, that's going on. She's made decisions. And she has to live with those. She's made comments that aren't okay. But let's go ahead and get to the disclaimer as people come in. So thanks for tuning in to Let's Talk About It Media 21. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and please share if you care. What are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about what's on Instagram, what's on Twitter, what's going on in the news around the world. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by a copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. And don't forget, the Cash App is Let's Talk About It Media. And have a great day. Stay positive, stay focused. Okay, so let's get to what's going on. Because people don't realize and people don't know. As we know, Blac Chyna, beautiful Blac Chyna, just came out. Blac Chyna just came out and talked about what she experienced, right? So Kylie's trying to do the same thing. Remove this, do this, change this, and get the sympathy. And guess what? Kylie's not getting it. Kylie's not getting what Blac Chyna got. Blac Chyna had everybody applauding her for removing the filters. They were telling Blac Chyna, you look even more beautiful as you remove the filters. Look how, baby, if Blac Chyna ain't bringing it, Kylie's big mad that Blac Chyna got the support after she removed those filters. She was open. She was honest. She said, this is a journey that I wanted to do for myself. This is a journey. I had to remove alcohol from my life. I wanted to get baptized. They're big mad. You got to remember, Blac Chyna alleged, well, she did. She lost the lawsuit against them. But baby, she's still shining and she's still doing the big one. And they are big mad that people, gorgeous. I saw this and I was like, baby, Kylie is big mad. Because why? You got to remember, Kylie took Tyga from Blac Chyna. Let's go look up some videos, baby. Blac Chyna is gorgeous. Is she not? Hi, come on in. Hi, Megan. Hi. Blac Chyna is bringing it, and the K's and the J's are mad because Kim's getting called out about her hair, alleged. Kim's having situations where she's getting booed. Kim's having a situation where she's talking about her children and she's frustrated. And on my birthday, it should have been about me. And people are like, girl, wake up. Y'all have assistants, nannies, drivers. Why are you over there complaining? And then people thought that the Kardashians, people said they wanted them to be more relative. For everything that Blac Chyna's been through, Khloe wanted her only in regards to what she was making. And then only for Khloe to say years later, oh, I should start an OnlyFans just to make money with my feet. Gorgeous. Stop playing. They mad because this sister's gorgeous beyond. How she look younger? They probably would have wished she would have kept all those filters in, baby. Because you got to remember, a lot of the women were doing what Blac Chyna and the K's and the J's were doing. How did she go reverse and look even younger and more prettier than them? Even if she has short hair, no hair. She's out there on her birthday. Go back, go back, go back. Blac Chyna on her birthday made food for the community. She's not as rich as the K's and the J's are. She's not as wealthy as they are. But she said, I've made mistakes. I'm trying to make a change. I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to be a good mom. Her and Rob get along pretty decent. She don't really fool with Tyga though. She don't fool with Tyga. She don't fool with Tyga. Yeah, she don't really fool with Tyga. Let me see what this is. But yeah, what is this? I'm trying to go back. But yeah, Blac Chyna is looking gorgeous. Gorgeous. And they big mad. They big mad. Big. Kylie's made decisions though, and Kylie has to deal with those decisions that she's made. She's upset because Blac Chyna is getting support from the community about getting hers removed. And what did Kylie do? What did Kylie say? I'm going through a process to get them dissolved. You're trying to do what Blac Chyna did. You're trying to act like Blac Chyna. You've been trying to act like Blac Chyna. Let's stop playing. Okay, so let's go through some of these pictures. I don't know if they're going to be in order, so you just got to be with me. So this is then and now, because this is not to shame, this is not embarrassed. She's made choices. You got to remember, it don't seem like they support their culture. They wanted a different look. They wanted a more ethnic, hip look. They wanted to fit in and they wanted people to look like them. But I also think you should talk to your mom, Kylie. You should talk to your sister, because this is the biggest thing. It seems as if, alleged, my opinion, it seems as if Kim wanted Kylie to look like her. So as Kim is 40, whatever, Kylie's in her 20, she wanted to bridge that gap that they look the same or look similar. Do you get that? And now the girls are mad of the decisions that Kris and Kim put them in. Girl, how you gonna cry about what you decided to do? You dated Tyga at what old age? You made decisions. You made decisions. You made changes, and then you had girls thinking if they put this color with this color, that's gonna plump their lips. If you put this color with this color, it's going to plump your lips. Oh, you must have got the wrong shade, girl. You need to order a darker shade. And then there was girls that were taking different things, and I don't advise it. They were taking different things to plump their lips up because they did not know she had procedures done, alleged, to plump them. So she went in wrong. And then, alleged, to state that she was a billionaire. Now, how did that go about? She's rich though. How did that go about that they put that out there and then had to retract it? Who lied? Who lied? Who was the liar? Because they wanted to put it out there that this is what it is. And then she had to tell people, I'm sorry. I feel bad. But then you out there crying because of the decisions you made. Kim the same. She changed. It almost looks as if whatever culture it is, I don't want to call out the culture because I don't disrespect cultures. Everybody has their cultures. Everybody has their upbringings, and their parents are proud of that. This is who you are. Bring that out. She showed more love to the African American culture, copying people, hairstyles. They try, and we know the truth. They try and act like if a K and a J do it, and that's just pages that they pay. Come on, let's be real. Let's be real. They try and act as if they do it, then it's a trendy thing. No, baby. We know the real deal. We know where the style comes from. We know where the trends come from. We trendsetters with a positive attitude, no matter what we're going through, while she's crying that she got kids and that she had to spend her birthday with her children. Most women do, girl. Stop complaining. Go look at the video. Mom, literally on my birthday, the kids made it about them. It shows how certain people can be so narcissistic and removed that everything has to be about them. And if things aren't surrounded by her or be about her, she fusses and complains about it. Talk about locking herself in the room. I just need a minute. I need a minute to make this video, girl. You wanted them children. You got that video. Children. And you have nannies, assistants, drivers, cooks, shelves. They in trip. They in trip. They in trip. Kylie crying. Kylie crying because Blac Chyna out here getting love and support from the community. And see, they go back and forth. They go back and forth with getting that support. And they're not getting it. They go back and forth with trying to get that support, and they don't get it. They don't get how a culture that sometimes don't stick together and gives Blac Chyna the love and support that she needs. So it's basically saying Kylie Jenner breaks down in tears over hurtful comments about her physical appearance. This natural shame and embarrass, she's made decisions, and she has to take that on. She has to accept the decision she's made, whether she talked to Chris about having that done. Because you got to also remember that Khloe said she would have never got her nose done if she would have never heard her mom say, did you know Khloe? The mom was talking behind Khloe back. The mom was talking behind Khloe back. And the running joke, and this is, they would say that no matter how many times Khloe tried to change, Tristan cheated on all of those Khloes while he was dating her. Sad. But see, you got to remember the K's and the J's will try and take other people's storyline to see what the reaction will be, because they love copying. They love taking. And if you don't pay attention, I told you I'll bring it to y'all. If you don't pay attention, you don't realize that they're copying this person. This is being talked about, the Kanye thing. So, okay, Kim got to go copy someone that's real famous and Black. So she did that in regards to Janet. She did that. And I showed you that she tried to copy off Janet because people were talking about what alleged Kanye did. So we'll show the picture. She's made choices. Okay, what's going on there with that outfit? And remember, not just the facial. She wanted the almost physique of what Blac Chyna also had in regards to the body. Kim the same. She's talking about Kim Kardashian says she only has 10 more years of looking good, and then she will take some time off. I don't even really need to go in the comments. I already know what people are saying. Girl, time's up. When you woke up, was it the 10th year? Baby, they seek that media attention. They seek the clicks and views. Just as much as you seek it, people will call it out saying, why not go over to your community and represent that? You want people of, and I'll say it, our community, support you when you barely do anything for the community. The K's and the J's could literally help the homeless situation in LA. They could, but they don't want to. Nope. They don't want to. They don't want to. They can literally change what's going on in LA. Whenever they talk about community service, criminal justice, sometimes it's when a story for them is going left. I can't believe Blueface mom was saying, oh, Kim, can you please help Blueface? Blueface made decisions. Oh, can you please help Krishan? Krishan has made decisions. Blueface mom really need to look it up. Kanye told us. Kim likes to add her name, alleged, Kanye said. Kim likes to add her name to a story that students had already been working on for years, and she adds her name to it. And I'm sure she has a team. I'm sure she has a team, but then it's like, okay, Joe Smo might be a good story. He might be 10th in regards to getting released. okay, this might be a good story. Let's add our name to it versus taking him to 10. Let's take him down to 2 and let's focus on trying to get him out. Let's add our name to it to get him released. And that way we already have something to trend to go viral about. Many people felt, and this is their opinion, many people felt that the K's and the J's, why Kim wanted to do legal stuff, is because her family's gone through so much in regards to people alleged saying that they've been stealing alleged ideas and concepts, and they want to add their name to things that they sometimes don't get credit for. Just like I said, Kim will do whatever she has to do. Kind of cringeworthy. And she even said that they listen. Okay, hey, how y'all doing, K's, J's? They listen. Because for the longest, for a good year, I've been saying cringeworthy. And then her kids are saying, Mom, that's cringy. So she be listening. And then remember how I said that Chloe's talking about her mom wanted her to do a podcast? I think I just saw something that Chloe might do a podcast. Girl, nobody wants advice from Chloe. Regards to dating advice, no, baby. People don't want advice from Chloe. Sorry. But she feels she has 10 years. Did she wake up and everybody said, the 10th year's here? And no, I haven't been drinking. This is just me. Okay, so yeah, Kylie Jenner breaks down crying over the commentary in regards to her looks. And she admits it's a miracle she still has confidence. So why are you talking about it then? The K's and the J's have to try and trend and go viral every week about stuff because the show is out and they want people to tune in. We've heard it all. We've seen it all. We know that they've made decisions. I haven't watched one episode. I can just look at the clips and say, I'm telling y'all what's going on. So I don't know if the ratings are down because when the show first came out, when she was crying, it made it look like she was crying over her mom, but she was crying over herself. That's how they try to get people. Every season, they put some kind of something to try and pull people in. And even if they're doing well on Hulu, I mean, it is what it is, or on Hulu, because the ratings were going down in regards to E. So there's other trending major topics that's going on. So they try and add a little drama to bring people over, but people are not. And then when we look at Selena, she pretty much looks the same. Pretty much. And she's even picked up some weight. But when we look at her actual features, she pretty much looks the same. Lips, eyes, eyebrows. So Kylie's made decisions and she's going to have to sit with it. Kendall, she had talked about. And remember, she was playing with everybody. Because she was saying, I got to make an announcement. I got to make an announcement. And then she made an announcement about skincare. People were like, girl, please go sit down. We thought something was going on. We thought something was serious. So Kendall pretty much as the sisters, I would say Courtney and Kendall pretty much look the same. They haven't had much done. But when y'all look at my video from my Thursday, Friday? Yeah, Kendall do look different though. It looked like she might have had some things done a little bit because she definitely looked different. I don't know if it's her facial, but yeah, Kim and Chris is who they need to talk to. And then I want y'all to hear this because she's actually shading her sister.
30. No, I need to know.
Wait.
25, you're like 30. No, I need to know.
Yeah. She's being rude to her sister about her looks. So how you going to complain about looks and you're shading your own sister? So you're turning 27, but you look 30. So how's she going to shade her own sister, but then you're on crying because of what people said to you? So it's okay for them to do it, but people can't make comment. When I tell y'all, sometimes stuff pops up in my feed and it just pops up in my feed and it just works itself out. I'm 25, you're 30. And she was like, that's rude. But then the next season, she crying because Blac Chyna got that support. So you got to realize they try and catch up. They realize what's going on, what's being said. Okay, Blac Chyna got all that response. So let me try and do the same thing that Blac Chyna's doing. Oh, yeah. As soon as I noticed Blac Chyna did that, I would say a month or two, Kylie started posting a more of a natural look. So she's been saying over the last 6 months, a year, she's been going through trying to dissolve her fillers or whatever. So now you want to dissolve, and you got to remember, a lot of them are losing the weight. A lot of them are losing the weight. So yeah, a lot of them are losing the weight. All right.
I need to know. It's so rude. 25, you're like 30. I need to know.
So she could be rude to her sister, though. Anyway, and then Chloe's made decisions too, and we see that, you know, people will say, you know, they have to talk to Kim and they have to talk to the mom, because I'm sure the decisions weren't made alone. I'm sure the decisions wasn't made, and everybody's always said, I don't know. But like I said, this video is not to shame and embarrass. The K's and the J's are talking about certain situations and the changes, and you know, they want to sell to people to have them feel a way. Some people say they sell a dream only to see that they get assistance because they're rich. It's nothing wrong with trying to look beautiful, feel confident, feel victorious, feel loved. You know, Chloe loves when Scott gives her compliments. She loves it when Scott gives her compliments. She loves when Tristan gives her compliments. She seeks that. So then Kylie's at this event, baby. When I saw this thing over her face, because recently people have said something when she had the puffy cheeks under her eye. I had my eyebrows done. I don't know what that lady put under, you know, under my eye. And then it just kind of broke out. I was like, I'll never go to her again. My original eyebrow lady wasn't available, so I had to go to somebody else that put something on my eye, and it broke my eye out. So I was a little puffy. So I get it. Us women, we go through stuff. We do. And I had to ice it. So whatever she's had done, I'm not a doctor. I can't call it. But then people are saying sometimes when she goes out, it's almost a resting face. I'll say that way to be polite. A resting face. So she may feel having this sheer thing over her may give her a little bit of confidence. Because when do we know for people to do this? I've seen somebody else do this. I just can't call who it was. But we've seen people put this lace over their face. But some will say the resting. The resting. And you know what I mean when I say the resting. Of course, this is Kim. They said that she's alleged changed her hairline. She doesn't look the culture she used to look. They say that they're overdrawing their lips. It is what it is. Let's see. The mom's talking about something. And it's interesting how the industry, but the mom. But look at how when the daughters really speak out, they don't seem happy. They don't seem at peace. It's like we have to do XYZ to fit in. We have to do XYZ to fit in. And then remember how people were like, she crying because she knows she put her children in this position and they don't seem happy. The one daughter that has a healthy relationship is Courtney. The one daughter that's married. But the mom expects them to date. She do. The mom expects them to date. While she can be in a relationship 5, 6, 7 years, Kim is expected to date. Chloe's expected to date. Kendall's expected to date. They're all expected to date. And date higher ups with a man that can help them trend, a man that can help them go viral. They're expected to date. They're not going to date a regular Joe Schmo. And then some people are trying to utilize them for their fame too. Some say good vibes, some say bad vibes, some say a lot of different things. Really. Yep. And let's take a step back though, baby. Have y'all realized some of these fashion shows Kim's not invited to? Kim hasn't been going. Kylie's been going. Kendall's been going. Kim goes to select few. Kim used to try and be at a bunch of different fashion shows throughout the year. She's not getting those same invites. So that's why she basically alleged had to go into acting. She's trying to get into different rooms because the fashion people have pretty much turned their back on her. Yep, they've said mm-mm. And then they say alleged, after Kanye's Kim's style has been interesting. I'll say that. They say Kim's style has been very interesting. And when she went from Kanye being the muse, helping her dress, and then Kanye saying, "Hey, why did you wear that? Why would you wear this?" But it's interesting that she's not getting invited. And see, she won't say that. Oh, I'm busy something else. Because if y'all pay attention, when there was the Met Gala, the Vanity Fair was it, I think Vanity Fair. Kendall went, and I don't even know if Kylie went. Kylie might have gone, but Kendall was with Bad Bunny. But I don't think Chris was there. I don't think Chris was there, and I don't think Kylie was there. Kim flew somewhere else to do an interview because she wanted to change the narrative and say, "Oh, I had this to do, that's why I didn't." I don't think she was at the Vanity Fair party or parties. But yeah, Kendall and Bad Bunny has been hitting the streets, baby. They've been out and about together. They've been having a good time. They've been dressing similar colors. I saw something where they were in like a tannish gray, and then they're in the black. But yeah, Kendall seems happy. And remember, I was the one that did that video 2 weeks ago when Chloe said, "I would love to be Kendall for one day," and she's wasting her life away. No, baby, she's living her life. No children. Bad Bunny doesn't have the same storyline as Tristan. When they talk about Tristan, they talk about his cheating. They talk about him having a baby by somebody else. That's not Kendall's story. And Chloe big mad. Y'all know I'm good for using big mad. Well, let's go through some more of the pictures. Hold on. So that's just them leaving different areas. It's kind of blurry. But yeah, that's Kendall, Bad Bunny. But they've been out a lot over the last few days, having a good old time with their security being around them. Sometimes he's in front of Kendall. Sometimes he's behind Kendall just to support her. That's that. I don't know why he's in that. Let's see. Let's see. But yeah, this is Kendall and Bad Bunny. They were somewhere. So they're back together for sure. Having a good old time. Yep. I don't know where they were. I think even at one of the events, he was singing. So they've been having a good time. And like I said earlier, the K's and the J's, they can't do nothing about this Blac Chyna look, though. When she had gone through the procedure of getting the filters removed, doing things in regards to her body, her workout, she looks more natural. She looks thin at certain times, but she looks healthier and she looks natural. And they literally try to steal a lot of things that Blac Chyna do. They try and steal what Blac Chyna do. They try and steal what Amber Rose do. Gorgeous. Stop playing with me. They big mad. And I have no problem saying a sister is gorgeous. No problem. No problem giving a sister a credit. And see, you got to remember, Blac Chyna and Kim was best of friends. Best of friends. And then Kylie started dating Tyga. Blac Chyna started dating Rob at a later date. But if she was kind of like, "What is this? Why are you calling me?" You got to remember, she was around that family for years. She was around that family for a good 5-6 years. Good 5 or 6. Look how gorgeous. I kind of think Blac Chyna know that Kylie wants the story she has, but she's not getting that same support. She's tried to look like Blac Chyna from day one, from the face, because look at the jawline too. You see how Blac Chyna's jawline is? Kylie didn't have that jawline. Look at Blac Chyna's jawline. Look at Blac Chyna's jawline. Gorgeous. And what did Kylie do? 2017, it was this. 2023, it changed. When did Blac Chyna go through her change? 2023. Kylie been trying to look like Blac Chyna from day one. because Blac Chyna still, then and still, baby, is what a lot of women would love to accomplish and achieve. The facial buxture, the structure of her face, when she puts makeup on and when she has makeup off, the K's and the J's would love to be reversing, and they're not. The K, gorgeous. Stop playing with me. And she know it too. The K's, look at her jaw. Kylie tried to get that same jawline. When it popped up on my feed, and then I saw the other picture, stuff just falls into my lap. It do. Stuff just falls into my lap. It do. It do. How is it that she looks younger? Because remember, and she had said she had gone through some stuff. She was dealing with some stuff. She was being accused of some stuff. But then she got baptized. She got a man in her life. Gorgeous. Stop playing. Like, try to bring it, girl. Bring it. They big mad. They big mad. They thought after she lost the lawsuit with them that they was going to get her. And they didn't. They could not affect her mentally and keep her down. They wanted to, though. Let me see if I can pull up the video. Video of Blac Chyna talking about friendship with Kim Kardashian. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let's see. There's been many, baby, but let's see. I might see if there's going to be a commercial. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm not going to play that one. That's going to try and make me log in.
I wore this shirt today because I wanted to support Kim.
You heard that right. Blac Chyna supporting Kim Kardashian 1 year after losing her defamation lawsuit against the reality star and her famous family.
She was trying to make peace with them.
Of course, this is a major change of tune for Chyna, who sued Kim and several members of her family last year for defamation, but ultimately lost the case.
The mother of my brother's daughter is suing me, Kylie, Kim.
Now, y'all remember that? Y'all got to remember that there's pages that's dedicated to the K's and the J's weekly. And some of those pages went on vacation when this lawsuit was happening. We weren't getting the full truth. We weren't. Cameras couldn't be in there. The secretary that alleged sit next to the judge was removed because I don't know if she asked for an autograph. Go back and look at that case. Go back and look at the case regarding them, side eye, in regards to Blac Chyna and Rob. Blac Chyna took on a lot dealing with Rob. Let's continue. Oh, let me go back. Oh, wait. Hold on, because it hit a commercial. Hold on.
Posing for Dolce & Gabbana.
Nice shirt there. Shirt today because I wanted to support Kim.
Just to run down some important backstory, many years ago, Kim and Chyna used to be friends.
Oh my God! Hello! So hard. Oh, nice, gorgeous. Oh, hello.
Then they became family when Chyna welcomed a daughter, Dream, with her now ex, Kim's brother, Rob Kardashian. The two even had a short-lived reality show which documented their tumultuous relationship.
Why are you so rude?
Nah, what are you doing, you psychopath? You treat people like you're rude and you're inconsiderate when I'm doing everything you ask.
Whatever. Get out of my face.
So yeah, Chyna supporting her ex's sister.
So her and Rob went through a lot. And it was Kendall that said, look how gorgeous. It was Kendall that said, Mom, why are you putting them on TV? Mom, they shouldn't be on TV. They can't even really get along. It's so disrespectful how they talk to each other. Mom, why are you giving them a show? Mom, why are you helping them? It was Kendall that asked her mom, what are we doing? It's so unhealthy of how they act to each other. It's so unhealthy how they talk to each other. It was Kendall said, y'all crazy for putting them on TV together. They weren't respectful to each other, period. They weren't respectful to each other. Let's continue.
Is unexpected.
She did a collaboration with Dolce, and I respect it, you know. And it's Dream's auntie, so.
Okay. It's cool. I think it's cool.
Of course, this is a major change of tune for China, who sued Kim and several members of her family last year for defamation, but ultimately lost the case.
The mother of my brother's daughter is suing me, Kylie, Kimberly, and my mom for defamation and interference with the contract. She is saying that the Rob and China show didn't get a second season because we interfered with it, not because they weren't in a relationship anymore.
The trial was discussed on the Famous Families Hulu series, and
So the biggest thing is, why didn't they give her her own show? Okay, her and Rob aren't together, but why couldn't they give Blac Chyna her own show? They weren't going to do that. Because for the K's and the J's, they're not about uplifting and giving a bag to somebody. They're in regards to copying somebody. Notice the difference. They didn't want to give Blac Chyna the ability to they didn't want Blac Chyna to have a show that would be more successful than theirs. They wanted to take that show. They would have never gave Blac Chyna a show by herself to show her friends, to show her relationships. Oh no. And see, right now, they're big mad that she's gorgeous. She's getting support from the community. She's changed her life around. She's a good mom. She takes care of her children. I saw a post that showed the children and then Dream's face was covered up. And they said, Chloe, why did you put a heart over Dream's face? Because it's like the mom asked us to. Yes, you're not going to make money off my child. Blac Chyna need to be there, or Rob needs to be there. I told y'all, the mom, Chris and Chloe, was putting the children in ads, and Blac Chyna wasn't there, and Rob's not there. That's not okay. You're not going to make money off my child. Excuse me? As a mom, Blac Chyna should have been there. Chris had Dream in an ad with Chris, and then it was Chloe, Chris, Dream, and True in a butter ad. Then they tried to use Dream for a holiday situationship. I ain't gonna tell what it is because I ain't trying to sell or help them promote anything. But yeah, they were trying to utilize this woman's daughter to make money off of and didn't have the mother there. And allege back in the day, a lot of people were reporting on Blac Chyna and Rob don't even have the trademark to their own daughter. Who does that? Who do you think you are to try and put out a trademark over my own child? They a trip. They weren't going to give Blac Chyna no bag or help her get a bag. They barely help Rob. Please.
It's cool. I think it's cool.
of course, this is a major change of tune for China, who sued Kim and several members of her family last year for defamation, but ultimately lost the case.
The mother of my brother's daughter is suing me, Kylie, Kimberly, and my mom for defamation and interference with the contract. She is saying that the Rob and China show didn't get a second season because we interfered with it, not because they weren't in a relationship anymore.
The trial was discussed on the Famous Families Hulu series, and cameras...
So why didn't y'all give her a show? Why are y'all trying to utilize her daughter? Why are you putting her daughter in ads and the mom is not there? Who do that? Would you not get mad? Come on. Would you get mad? Would you get mad if somebody tried to utilize your daughter, her, you know, Chris's granddaughter, but Blac Chyna is not in the ad and Rob is not in the ad, and the Chris and Chloe are trying to make it about them and trying to make money off her daughter? Yeah, they're family, but the mom and Rob should have been there.
Expected.
She did a collab.
And then they celebrated. people are saying something wasn't right. I'll say that. People are saying something wasn't right. Alleged the last few final days, Pete came up there. Yeah. I want to say something else, but I'm going to watch what I say. But I know what it is. You pay attention, you pay attention. Yeah, I know what it is.
Collaboration with Dolce, and I respect it, you know. And it's Dream's auntie, so.
Okay.
She was just trying to save face back then.
Of course, this is a major change of tune for China, who sued Kim and several members of her family last year for defamation.
We know she
but
should have won.
ultimately lost the case.
The mother of my brother's daughter is suing me, Kylie, Kimberly, and my mom for defamation and interference with the contract. She is saying that the Rob and China show didn't get a second season because we interfered with.
She really almost didn't want to say Blac Chyna's name then. Did you catch that?
You're rude and you're inconsiderate.
That's
when I'm
Blac Chyna
doing
Rob.
Everything you ask.
Whatever. Get out of my face.
So yeah, China supporting her ex's sister is unexpected.
She did a collaboration with Dolce, and I respect it, you know. And it's Dream's auntie, so.
Okay. It's cool. I think it's cool. Of course, this is a major change of tune for China, who sued Kim and several members of her family last year for defamation, but ultimately lost the case.
The mother of my brother's daughter is suing me, Kylie, Kimberly, and my mom for defamation and interference with the contract. She is saying that the Rob and China show didn't get a second season because we interfered with it, not because they weren't in a relationship anymore.
The trial was discussed on the Famous Families Hulu series, and cameras were rolling as they received the verdict. Wait, shut up! What happened?
We won!
That was plot plan. Alleged, I felt they already knew that they were going to win. Alleged. I felt they already knew that they were going to win because they also put it on the show. Is that not interesting?
She is saying that the Rob and China show didn't get a second season because we interfered with it, not because they weren't in a relationship anymore.
The trial was discussed on the Famous Families Hulu series, and cameras were rolling as they received the verdict.
Of course it was.
What happened?
We won!
So fake.
That all went down in May 2022. And since
So many people were like, what do you mean they're not going to be there for the verdict? Because there was some event. That was probably plot plan too. The week of, because there was other lawsuits that was going on. Was it the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard? Other stuff was going on. Other stuff was going on. So then that way it wouldn't be, they would be the only focus. Pay attention, y'all. Pay attention. But Blac Chyna rising above it though. She looked gorgeous. She looked gorgeous. She looked gorgeous. They knew. Plot plan, PR stunts, people call it out. My page calls it out because I watch stuff, I evaluate stuff, and I see stuff. And it is what it is. People can believe it or not believe it, but when stuff pops up on my feed and I see it, I see it.
Not because they weren't in a relationship anymore.
the trial was discussed on the Famous Families Hulu series, and cameras were rolling as they received the verdict. Wait, shut up! What happened?
We won!
So fake.
That all went down in May 2022. And since then, China's seemingly turned a corner. She's been baptized.
And in the name of the Holy Ghost.
And
Amen.
she's been documenting her journey to wellness on social media, reversing the cosmetic work she had done.
I told y'all, this was a year ago. So now you have Kylie that's talking about her transformation because she wants to copy off Blac Chyna and her transformation. And Kylie wants
ultimately lost the case.
The mother.
Kylie wants credit for trying to have a transformation like Blac Chyna because they try to steal people's even stories, even PR stunts. And if you're not paying attention, they want you to think that they were the ones that, it looks like Chloe's had some stuff done too. And then you got Kim trying to talk about, now she wants to talk about not continuously getting Botox because if she's in acting, she wants to get a better response. I'll show you that in a minute. But yeah, people are like, They're just trying to take away from Blac Chyna and trying to get the support, and they're not getting it. They don't like that Jordyn Woods gets the support she gets. They don't like that Blac Chyna gets the love and support she gets. They don't like it. They don't like it. They're like, what is this? When they were trying to drag Jordyn Woods for Tristan, grown man, trying to kiss up on the young girl, yes, he was. He had nothing to do with Jordyn. Tristan just liked to cheat. He didn't want to be with Khloe. It is what it is. He wants her to be his retirement plan now, but yeah, he didn't want to be with her. That's why Tristan was once a year spotted with somebody. Now, as soon as they start mentioning that Khloe and Tristan are back together, that's when he gonna start cheating again. Alleged. But yes, they are mad that Jordyn gets support, love and support. They are mad that Blac Chyna gets support. They sure are. They sure are. It's like, why is it that we don't get that? Even though we trend, we go viral, why can't we have that same support? Because at least Blac Chyna has tried to be real and try and make a change for the good. On Blac Chyna's birthday, she fed the homeless and fed the community. When do we ever see them doing that? On her birthday, she made several meals, and her mom does that too. Very giving heart regarding Tokyo. Very giving heart. We'll start seeing, because if I start saying it more, they'll start doing it more. But the K's and the J's don't support the community they try and take from. No, sir. No, sir. They do not. They do not. Look at that jawline. Look at that jawline, baby. You can't tell me Kylie didn't try to have that same jawline as Blac Chyna. Kylie wanted that same jawline like Blac Chyna. From 2017 to 2023, she's crying because she's trying to be somebody else other than herself. She needs to talk to her mom that allowed certain things. She needs to talk to Kim that allowed certain things. When I saw this picture, I was glad to see it because I was like, this is what I've been talking about. She made a change to change things. And don't think that I didn't forget that she wore that necklace. Don't forget that I didn't forget what cake she sent to Jordyn. I haven't forgotten. Don't forget that Khloe's made disrespectful comments. Gorgeous. They tried to take the show and they tried to take from her and they didn't want to see her win.
Of my brother's daughter is suing me, Kylie, Kimberly, and my mom for defamation and interference with the contract. She is saying that the Rob and Chyna show didn't get a second season because we interfered with it, not because they weren't in a relationship anymore.
The trial was discussed on the Famous Families Hulu series, and cameras were rolling as they received the verdict.
Wait, shut up! What happened?
We won!
So fake.
That all went down in May 2022.
May 2022.
Chyna seemingly turned a corner. She's been baptized.
And in the name of the Holy Ghost.
And she's been documenting her journey to wellness on social media, reversing the cosmetic work she had done on her breasts and backside.
The best decisions I could have done in a very long time.
Chyna, who now goes by her birth name, Angela White, also dissolved the fillers from her face.
It like totally changed my face. And I'm ready to get back to Angela. It's just time.
So that's the biggest thing. She went from already being gorgeous
I feel like a change.
to even.
And over the weekend, Chyna shared the process of having a
So she went through
wellness on
dissolving
social media.
and she went through removing the tattoo she had, which was concerning, industry tattoo, say it that way. But she talked about, I'm telling you, Kylie's trying to steal Blac Chyna's story. And if you're not paying attention and you don't know, Kylie's trying to steal that. She is. She is. And Blac Chyna, it is what it is. You can't be somebody else. You can't act like somebody else. You can't steal somebody else's story. And some of the women are going through that journey to remove, to take out. A lot of them are, because it almost is making them look older. And it reversed for Blac Chyna. She looked even more pretty.
Cameras were rolling as they received the verdict. Wait, shut up! What happened?
We won!
So fake.
That all went down in May 2022. And since then, China's seemingly turned a corner. She's been baptized.
And in the name of the Holy Ghost.
And she's been documenting her journey to wellness on social media, reversing the cosmetic work she had done on her breasts and backside.
The best decisions I could have done in a very long time.
China, who now goes by her birth name, Angela White, also dissolved the fillers from her face.
It like totally changed my face. And I'm ready to get back to Angela. It's just time for like a change.
And over the weekend, China shared the process of having a demonic tattoo removed from her hip. So,
Told y'all. She even said what she called it.
It's time for like a change.
and over the weekend, China shared the process of having a demonic tattoo removed from her hip.
So, y'all know that I had this Baphomet tattoo, right? It got to come off. I just don't want anything negative or demonic on my body anymore.
So,
But some people have not made that same decision in regards to who they serve.
oh yeah, lots of changes for China physically and spiritually.
So in regards to Kylie, I told y'all, this was a year ago that credit to that talked about Blac Chyna getting things resolved, her making a change, her getting the tattoo removed. She went through a lot, and that's why Kylie's crying, saying, "Oh, I'm going through the process of trying to get my fillers removed, girl."
And we'll just have to stay tuned to see if Kim responds to China's support.
No, Kim ain't gonna respond. Kim won't do that. Kylie will never probably apologize. Kylie was dating Tyga at what age? And the mom allowed it. Kylie sent a cake to Jordan saying what? Kylie wore a necklace representing what? So when I come for it, I tell y'all what's really going on. This is why a lot of fans probably realize, and then she wore a brown face. I'm going to call it a brown face because I'm being respectful. Tyga went to her party, and what happened? Baby, stop playing with me. Tyga went to Kylie's house, and what happened? Where he at? Now, the decisions he made in that car, his fault. His issue. Whatever happened in that vehicle never should have happened at all. But you got to be careful who you surround yourself with. You got to be careful the parties you go to. We're hearing what's happened with Diddy. You got to be careful. These famous people, this Hollywood stuff that goes on. People have to be careful who they surround themselves with, because Tory Lanez was on the up. He was trying to teach younger gentlemen how to be in the industry and how to own your masters, how to go independent. They did not like that. They did not like that Tory Lanez was making money and trying to teach the younger generation, you don't have to be a part of XYZ. You don't have to be a part of the Hollywood situationship. You can do this. You can be out on your own, being independent, making money, doing streams. He was teaching people that. Hey there. Let's go. Let's go. Let's. I'm so silly today. But yeah. And if you go back and listen to my videos, when I talk about Kelsey and I talk about Megan Thee Stallion, Kelsey said in her report to the police, whether she was sitting with the attorney, that video leaked. Kelsey said her story brings in Kylie Jenner. What does she mean by that? Was Kylie a part of the Tory Lanez trial? Did she have to hit the stand? Did she have to make a statement? Where was Kylie? Where was his driver? So many questions that were not answered. Pay attention, y'all. They want your eyes to be closed, but mine's is open. Mine's is open. Gorgeous. I keep playing it. Blac Chyna looks gorgeous. Gorgeous skin, beautiful eyes, beautiful makeup. She looks happy, she looks at peace, and she's doing her own thing without them. Many people feel that they didn't want to give her a show with her friends and supporting her because of they didn't want her show to be bigger than theirs and they didn't want her to get the attention. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Do that thing, girl. Do that thing, girl. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I just had to do the video. And it popped up in my feed. It's like, okay, there's that. Oh, there's that. Yeah. These K's and the J's, there's something else because everybody's just now coming in. Kylie went from 2007 to 2023. She changed her look. She changed her jawline to look like whose? To look like whose? Thank you very much. She changed her jawline to look like whose? She changed her jawline to look like whose? She dated Tyga at what age? She wanted to, yikes. She wanted to look like Blac Chyna. She always have. In regards to her face and in regards to her feature. She always wanted to be Blac Chyna. She took Blac Chyna's man. And then when people are in the comments, how can you take somebody, man? You can. They put Tyga on the show. She was dating that boy at what age? Blac Chyna said, go back and look at the video. Blac Chyna got put out after she when Blac Chyna was dating when Blac Chyna got put out because Kylie was dating Tyga. Showed it. Let's play this one. There might be a commercial. Hold on. Let me see. 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 Let me see.
Well, first things first. I feel like I kind of have to announce it. I'm with Angela White. How you doing? I'm good. I'm good. How does that feel?
Gorgeous.
Now, it's almost like you've reclaimed a part of yourself.
Gorgeous.
You no longer want to be addressed as Blac Chyna.
Correct. I feel like it's one of those things to where those always there.
Okay, so I'm reading your comments. Let's go. Well, she's saying she's had her fillers removed and she is turning back the hand of time and she's looking more gorgeous. So Kylie's big mad because Angela is getting the love, getting the support, and she looks gorgeous. Look at this. Watch that stroke on the neck. African American cultures, at times, if you take care of yourself, you will turn back the hand of time and you will look more gorgeous than you did. Blac Chyna's always been gorgeous. She's always been gorgeous. She has. She was one of the industry well-liked, well-known. Her and Tyga was doing the doggone thing back then. Then they had a child, and then Kylie stepped in. So you gotta remember, you gotta know the story. Kylie took Tyga away from Blac Chyna. Kylie was best friends with Blac Chyna. You gotta remember, Larsa Pittman was dating Tristan. Larsa put Tristan near the K's and the J's. 2 weeks later, Khloe was dating Tristan. They love taking people men. They love taking people men. They love taking people men. Now look what Khloe dealing with. A man that's cheated and had a baby on her. Yep. So let's get to the video.
But I had buried this persona of Blac Chyna over top of really who I am. I'm really grateful that people recognize that I'm Angela.
So the first thing you do, you start with the name. And you're giving back by teaming up with the Caterina Club and serving some underprivileged children. How important is it for you to be doing an event like this?
It's important to me because I feel like I can bring more enlightenment to the situation that's literally right underneath our noses. Growing up, I didn't have a silver spoon, and if I can be a vessel to shed light on the situations, by all means, use me.
You are in such a good space and such a positive space and such a mindful
Gorgeous.
Space. It feels like that your co-parenting situation is a lot better.
It has gotten a lot better. And it has gotten a lot better. So I'm happy for her regarding that.
especially with Rob Kardashian. Would you say you guys are on a good trajectory?
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. I feel like time heals everything, and people change, and situations change, and you get to see the situation for what it is, and the situation is Dream. And also, too, let's not leave out King and co-parenting with Michael, too, with King. So I feel like long as like my kids are good and happy on both sides, that's all I care about as a parent. You know, and my kids, like, they're really smart and they have like common sense, and they're like the sweetest people.
Smart, and they got common sense. So let's go through. You got Blac Chyna looking gorgeous. You got Kylie that looked like she wanted to change her chin to Chyna's then and now. You got, and this is not to shame and embarrass, you got Kim looking this way. She's had some things done too. It looks as if she didn't want to agree with her culture. She wanted to change her look to look more hip. And then you have Kylie crying over her situationship. I have to break this down because people won't get it as they're coming in. And then you have Kim that's saying, Kim Kardashian says she only has 10 more years for looking good, and then she will take a break. Somebody said, girl, did she wake up the next morning and realize it was already 10 years? That was funny. But yeah, she's crying over what she's had done, and it was her choice. But then when you look at Selena Gomez, wow, she pretty much looks the same. You got Kendall that pretty much looks the same. And then she's mean to her sister.
25, you're like 30.
But then she wants to shade her sister. So I have to take care of. I just wanted to show that video in regards to what Kylie did, who she's trying to, and who it looks like she admires. But this video, the screen is going to die out. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. I appreciate everyone for being here, liking the video, share the video. Have a great day. Focus on healthy, safe relationships. Be around people that's loving, kind, and respectful. Goodbye.